Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. I am sort of back into the swing of things. I woke up and I went to 7 Brew to get my iced coffee, dingle dingle. And I came home and it was time to put up the massive amount of laundry I have done since being home from camp. I really wanted breakfast and I couldn't figure out what I wanted, so I went to Hardee's and I got a biscuit with gravy and I got a donut from Krispy Kreme. Today is an all carbs day. That's all I want to eat is carbs. I got original chocolate ice and then I got a glaze with chocolate cream inside. And then I was like, maybe I should install this shower head that's been sitting in my closet for about 6 months. I sort of did that. It kind of worked. I put up another 2 loads of laundry. And then I got my fleece-lined leggings in, the ones I ordered because I was like, I'm gonna need something warm in Iceland. They are amazing. They're from Amazon. I'm obsessed with them. They run true to size. They're not see-through. I'm gonna link them in my Amazon storefront if you want a pair. I got a 3-pack and they really were not that expensive. I swept the porch because a lady came by and did a bunch of pest control, and she knocked down a bunch of dirt dauber nests. I also refilled the bird feeders out front, and then I cuddled with Charlotte, but she feels so disgusting. Like, she is getting old and she can't really reach all of her back now to wash it, and so I decided it was time for her bath. She gets 1 bath a year. I've been doing this since she was a kitten. She's never ever argued. She's always just let me do it, and she shocked me. For the first time ever, she ran away from her bath. She's never done that. In fact, when she was younger, I used to not even do this in the sink. I used to just get naked and get in the shower, and I would hold her and I would bathe her while I held her like a baby, and she always let me. She's just such a good little cat. She's never scratched me. She's never bitten me. She's never bitten or scratched anyone in her 15 years of life. She's very gentle. She just doesn't, she's very vocal. If she doesn't like something, she's gonna go and tell you. But she's never growled or hissed. She's just a sweet little baby. She's just not very lovey. Like, she doesn't want to be held and coddled, but she's a very sweet cat, and she's she's good. She's a good cat. Look at her. Look at her taking a bath. She doesn't like it, but she's not gonna be like a dick about it, except for the running away and leaving wet footprints throughout the kitchen. And I only did her back because, the rest of her's clean. It's just that she's got a bunch of dandruff and she looks kind of nasty on the back. So I washed her back and I scrubbed her and she kind of liked it. I'm sure it felt good to her. And I wanted to do it before it got cold outside. Not that it's cold here, but I don't give her baths in the winter because she's old and she gets cold. So it's like 95 outside. I gave her a bath and immediately I dried her off and then I let her go out back. She ran into the living room to pout and I was like, hey, do you want to go sit in the sunshine and dry off? Also, look how little she is. I know she looks like kind of a little hog, like a little fat piggy all the time to you guys, but she's really not. She's really tiny. She's just fluffy. So she went outside with me and immediately sat there and pondered her existence. And then she hopped up into her favorite camp chair, which is usually all she ever does. She either goes outside to sleep on the porch for about an hour in the morning, and then in the afternoon she sleeps in this camp chair for about an hour, and then she comes back in and we shut her cat door. She was out for maybe an hour. She dried up a little bit and then I let her back in. And then I put together these shelves because I still have a ton of packages to go through from being gone for 2 weeks. I hate building furniture. I suck at it. I cut my thumb doing this and it was not easy, but I guess out of every furniture I've ever built, this one was the least terrible because it wasn't that hard. I did get 2 pieces upside down and have to redo them because that's just my brain. The coffee table I built like 6 months ago, pieces keep falling off of it. You can see it in the background there. And I just ignore it. I just put the pieces in a Ziploc bag and ignore it. Until that bitch falls on the ground, I'm not gonna worry about it. Also, if you notice in the background, the movie I'm watching is How the West Was Fun from 1994 with Mary-Kate and Ashley. It was one of the very first VHS tapes I ever had as a child, and we watched it at least once a week. So I paid $4.99 on Amazon and I bought it. For dinner, I had barbecue and I had some banana pudding. I got this new pair of Hey Dudes and it was really cute. I got a new color of concealer. I got some glasses wipes and I got alcohol wipes to keep in my first aid kit, and I got this pack towel. It is the best camping towel I've ever felt. It was one Annalise had and I dried hers after all of our stuff got wet and I was like, wow, I need this towel. My towel sucks. Look at that baby. Oh, I had barbecue for lunch. For dinner, I had chicken strips and a baked potato and green beans. Sorry, I got confused. Here's an update on my face. It looks so much better. I got in bed with Bob's Burgers and I went to sleep.